Hello everybody, just wanted to show the little project I was working on. Anna Rodriguez on Pocket Letters USA, she posted a little video about these cute little matchbooks that she was making, so I wanted to try one. And of course I ended up trying two. But what I actually really liked about it was, well, first of all, I watched her video and I really liked it and I said, ooh, I'm going to try that. So, you know, of course, I waited a couple of days. I was stubborn, didn't go back and watch the video again. Of course, you think, I got this. So, I did do it. And I don't think the only thing I would say I really messed up on, but look how cute it is. It's like a matchbook, but scaled up. How cool is that? I kind of like things like that when it's like just a different scale. But the one thing she did say was don't use too wide of a piece of paper here. For the height, I should say, because you won't be able to fit things in, or they'll be all the way in the bottom of the pocket. You want to make sure that it's not up too far into where it folds over. And of course, not thinking, yeah, I did. I made it too big. Not that I can't put something in there, but it makes it more difficult because there's a lot of material glued down. But how cute is that? It just tucks in like a little matchbook, which I think is kind of cool because there are people out there, and I'm not gonna say, well, you never know, maybe parents, grandparents, that I know it was like a thing to collect matchbooks. So if you have somebody that did collect matchbooks, they usually do it from like places that they've traveled. But if they do collect matchbooks, it would be kind of a cute little way to make a card or something. And the other thing I realized, so that was the first one I made. That's, I believe it was, oh, I got my cutting mat out here. Yeah. It's 3.5 inches wide, so the front is 3.5 inches square. But I decided I had another, now I used all scrap out of my scrap bin. I do use some heavyweight 8.5 by 11 sheet. I bought like a ream of it off of Amazon. It's supposedly 110 pound weight. I don't think it's that thick, but it's not thin by any means. But I like to use that stuff for my construction. Like I've used that for like my lids on these boxes and things, just for stability. So I do like to use that. But I always end up with, like, because it's only an 8.5 by 11 sheet, I always end up with like some oddball cuts. So I think this one happened to be 3.5 inches wide, so I just happened to use that piece of scrap. Then I used this 6x6 paper pack. I really don't remember what the name of this paper pack or brand. I believe the brand was the Paper Studio. Could not tell you what the heck it's called. I could look into that, and I could always add that into the description at some point of the video. But that was the first one I made. It didn't come out bad. I actually think it came out really cute. I love these little bows. Oh, and these little charms. I had posted a picture of this on the group, and I know a lot of people keep saying how cute the little charms are, and I'm going to tell you guys, Dollar Tree key tag split rings. That's all it is. 8 for $1. Super easy to use. I just cut out of my scrap paper from whatever project I'm doing. Just cut out a circle about that size, glue that baby on there. Now it does have a big hole in it that's set a good distance away from the metal ring, but because I'm covering that with decorative paper anyway, I do punch a smaller hole and keep it closer to the metal ring so that I have more room to decorate, and it's not gonna rip through the paper either because it's up against that metal ring. So I do like that. And I usually cover the back too. And like I said, I just used the little scraps that I have left when I'm done with the project, and I think it just makes a cute little thing. And I love these little itty bitty bows. I got these bow dies. I ordered them online really inexpensively, and I love them. I think this is actually, no, is this the medium bow or the large bow? This might actually be the large bow, and this is the teeny tiny, and I love the teeny tiny. It's just so cute. And it looks great in the metallic papers, which is a Tim Holtz 8x8 paper pack. I forget if it's 36 or 38 sheets, but you get, I forget if it's 16, 18 of gold and silver each, you know, so that's kind of a nice thing. And I just use it for die cutting. It is a little bit pricey for a paper pack, but especially an 8x8, but you know what? I only use it for die cutting, so, and we save every little scrap. And we even have like a little star hole punch, and I mean teeny tiny stars. And what we'll do is before we'll throw away a sheet, you know, that's really almost nothing left that you can't fit even a teeny tiny die on. We'll use that to make our own confettis and things for like shakers, because I really want to get every millimeter out of that paper that I can. Yeah, and again, I think this is the large bow and that's the teeny tiny. But yeah, really easy. And one of the things I did notice, now this one, like I said, I did make it a little bit bigger. I upscaled it, and I did make the pocket a lot shorter. Even though this one's bigger, I still made it shorter than that one. And this die I just happened to cut and put on there just because it was a new die that just came in the mail today. And of course you always want to test them out. Make sure that they're all good. Now this paper is Prima 6x6 romance novel. I did know the name of it. I made it a point to look at the name of it. And I really like it. It's really cute. I just inked the edges with some Tim Holtz tea dye with one of those foam applicators. Highly recommended, especially if you like the vintage papers like I love the vintage papers. It just adds another, it just really adds a little layer to it. A nice little element without getting crazy. And then I just used washi. I did that on both to cover up where the spine, I guess we could call that, where the fold would be. For the dimension, I just used some washi that I had. Excuse me. And I like the little pouch. And one thing I did notice, and I actually have a gift card here, I just don't want to show the number because there is money on this card. My little Lowe's gift card actually fits in there perfectly. How cool is that? So it could be a gift card holder, which I thought was kind of neat. I was like, oh, I wonder if a gift card would fit in there. And it did, so I just thought I would show that. Just want to keep my numbers down. There's money on that card. I don't want everybody going to Lowe's.com on me. Sorry, guys. I mean, I'll share certain things, but you're not getting my Lowe's gift card. Sorry. But anyway. Not that you guys would do that. You guys are pretty honest people, I believe. You guys are very nice. So, I seriously doubt you would steal my Lowe's gift card. But you never know. There's other people out there that, shady. Anyway, I'm over that. But anyway, like I said, I used her tutorial, Anna Rodriguez. I believe she's on YouTube also, as Anna Rodriguez. Again, I'll look to make, to see if that is the exact name of her YouTube channel. I just don't remember off the top of my head. She posts them to the group, so I usually watch them from there. You know, she posts the link to the group, so I will definitely make sure that that's what her YouTube is. But it was just a quick, easy, fun little project, which I like. I'm trying to up my goodie game, because, and I know Tiffany McGill, Crafting Like a Boss, Coffee Cake and Crafting, keeps telling me, don't feel guilty. Not everybody has the same, you know, financial situation where they can really give, you know, the extras and the goodies. And I get that, but I decided instead of buying myself more crafting stuff this week, I put some money aside over the last couple of weeks. Just, you know, a couple dollars here and there, like $5 here, $5 there. For a few weeks, maybe about a month, because, like I said, my guilt. I just want, you know, everybody sends such beautiful goodies, and you guys go way too crazy. You gotta tone it down. Jeez, you make me feel so guilty sometimes. But really, I hit clearance bins, Dollar Tree. We went to Joann's. They had all that Miss Sparkle and Co. or whatever stuff. That stuff was all on sale. I had a 20% off total purchase. I believe that stuff was all buy two, get one free. And everything in the bins are $1.99. So I really hit those bins pretty hard and got a bunch of stuff. So hopefully I can up my goodie game. So I wanted to put little goodies and things into these, which I thought would be cool. But yeah, sometimes I was like, I just gotta up my goodie game a little bit. Not that I should feel guilty, and I know what other people are saying, you know, and I get that, but I still feel bad when somebody goes like way above, and it's like, come on, you're killing me, you're killing me. Making me feel all bad. So, it's okay. I upped my goodie game. Like I said though, I mean, just Dollar Tree and some clearance bins at Michael's, and then I hit that Miss Sparkle and Shine, which I actually really like that stuff. And honestly, if you are just starting out, I'm going to tell you two things. Hit that Miss Sparkle and Shine stuff when it's on sale. There's score tape in there. Or obviously not score tape brand, but there's the double-sided score-like tape in there. There's dimensional squares, rounds in there for $1.99. Again, catch the stuff on sale with coupons. There's some small paper packs in there, pre-cut die cuts of gift tags and scallop circles and things like that, just to get you started. I mean, I even got some really cute metallic papers and glitter paper out of that. Really hit that stuff. You know, maybe go in with like $25, $30, and that could really get you started. That, excuse me, and the Michael's Hot Buy paper packs, okay, I get it. It's not the thickest paper, but you know what? For somebody just starting out, and this hobby can get expensive. I'm luckily in a situation where my mom and I both are into the paper crafting. We're both swapping. I'm going to tell you right now, she's the one that actually got me doing it. She was doing it before I was, and we contribute a certain amount of money, you know, whenever we buy things, to one stash. So we have two people, two incomes, I should say. You know, I don't really want to call it like that, but, you know, contributing to one stash, and no matter who bought what, it's known, it's been discussed. It's for who you can use it. Like, go ahead. It's not, this is mine, this is yours. It's both of ours. Which I prefer it that way. I mean, sometimes you'll buy a paper pack because like there's a specific swap you're doing, and you're like, okay, and you know, we'll say like, well, I'm doing yada yada swap with this, but as soon as I'm done, or I only need this and this page, but have at the rest of it, you know, that kind of thing. You know, sometimes we'll just let the other person know, like, oh, I do need that for a swap, but you know, feel free to take the rest. So, you know, we do things like that. But definitely hit those Hot Buy paper packs. They're normally like 20 bucks. Are they worth $20? Probably not, but they've been putting them on sale a lot lately for $5. At least that could get you started. You know, that'll get you started. Some scissors, a ruler. You don't even have to get crazy with a paper trimmer or a scoreboard right away. Just get a ruler. I mean, you don't have to have those things. They're nice to have, and I'm not saying that if you're really gonna continue to do it, not to eventually invest in it, but you can start real easy. I mean, I've even made these bows by hand. We have the punch board, and for whatever reason, and it wasn't that I wasn't doing the punch board right, I was doing it right, but I don't know. I just wasn't jiving the way they were coming out. Now, these are not the punch board, these are dies, but I don't know what I was doing. I don't think I was doing it quite right, but I don't know. I didn't like the way they were coming out, so I just started cutting them by hand. I was like, oh, well, the concept of what this is, you don't have to have that punch board. Same thing with envelopes. You don't have to. You can, there's probably great videos out there of how to do them by hand. So, that's just my little bit of advice for today. But anyway, enough rambling. Just wanted to show, like I said, these cute little matchbooks. Apparently they make good gift card holders. And, you know, can put a little sentiment, little stamp in there. Not a big deal. But anyway, just to give somebody something cute. But I like the matchbook. It really went together fast. And you literally staple it. I cover it with a piece of paper, but you literally just staple the flap up. Just like a matchbook would be. Which I think is kind of cool, that it's like constructed like a real matchbook, which is kind of neat. I like it when things are like that. But anyway, that's just kind of my rambly video for the night. Probably should have gotten a cup of coffee before I started this, because I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I got a little off track. I kind of went down that rabbit hole again, that I've talked about before, which eventually I am going to change the name of this channel. It has to be something to do, I don't know how to incorporate crafting or paper crafters and rabbit hole, because it could be definitely taken in a different way, and I don't know if those are the kind of people. I don't know who I'd want, you know, what they would be expecting when they got to the channel. So I might get some interesting comments. That's my only fear. So I have to figure it out, but there's definitely a rabbit hole. We've talked about it before. Google, Pinterest especially, Facebook even has one, and YouTube has a huge rabbit hole. I've said it before, I'll be watching a crafting video, some kind of reveal video. 2.5 hours later, I'll realize, okay, I'm 10 videos in deep to, you know, conspiracy theories of the moon landing. I'm like, how did I get here? And I am 10 videos into this subject matter, and I'm okay with this. So that's the rabbit hole that we all end up down. You start searching one thing, and you kind of get led down this path of, and you don't even know how you got there half the time. So I definitely want to change the name. Something to do with the rabbit hole. I was almost thinking the real rabbit hole, but then I'm like, I don't know. So if anybody's got any suggestions, post it in the comments. I'm open to suggestions, but let's not make it, you know, I think everybody that would watch this video would keep it clean. I don't want to have to delete and block people. But if anybody can think of a way to word it, if anybody's got any suggestions, I am open to suggestions. Well, I think that's going to be it for the night. 17 minutes. Yeah, this video is going to take like 4 hours to upload. Upload speeds are terrible. We need to talk to those to the internet people and tell them they got to help us with our upload speeds and not charge an arm and a leg. You know, I'm not trying to be, you know, I guess I just want, I probably want way too much out of that, but anyway, and we just upgraded our internet, so I think we have like the fastest internet we can get in our area. Don't even get me started with the nonsense that goes on with the internet around here. And we got the fastest speeds we can get for residential without having, you know, without it being a commercial. So I think I'm kind of stuck with what I'm stuck with. Which I will also tell you the other thing I did, because it does take so long, and I don't know, I just have this aversion to clicking on my, and actually plugging in my computer. My laptop, I'm not gonna lie, I have not turned it on. Oh man, I guess it's confessional time. I haven't turned it on in, I'm gonna venture to say a year. Nah, yeah, it very well could have been a year. And I know when I turn that thing on, there's going to be thousands of updates. I mean thousands. So I'm scared. I don't even want to turn it on. So I've been uploading from my cell phone, but part of the problem is you have to have the YouTube app open, and it can't go into that, you know, like most of the time you have your phone like 30 seconds, the screen, you know, it doesn't shut off. It, you know, goes into like a sleep mode. So what I actually thought of doing, and it was partly my mom's idea, I don't know, we just got talking in the car the other day, and I said, and I don't know if it was her idea, my idea, it really doesn't matter, but I remembered I had my old cell phone, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and as long as it's hooked to the Wi-Fi, I just basically I started using my old cell phone, my old iPhone. And as long as it's hooked to the Wi-Fi, that sucker can stay there with the screen on for 7 hours. I don't care. Overnight. And upload a video. Doesn't matter to me. Because the other thing I didn't like that the screen had to be on for that amount of time. Like, during the duration of the video upload. And I'm like, I do not want to burn out my screen on the cell phone that I'm currently using. I'm not due for an upgrade until February. And I can't use my cell phone, so what'll happen is I'll start uploading a video, And then I'm like, oh, I want to look at no, can't look at Pinterest. Oh, I was just gonna go check. No, not gonna check Facebook. So I decided to bust out the old cell phone. So that's what you're on now, my old phone. And it seems to be working fine. And like I said, it can just stay plugged in with the screen on. I just turned down the screen brightness, so you know, so that it isn't necessarily burning out the screen. And that's all. That's how I do it now. Oh, and I also did a factory reset on the thing, so the only thing on there is really the camera and YouTube, like, and photos, like, not even like any other photos, but just the videos that I'm doing. So that kind of worked out for me too. So I'm not clogging up my current phone that I'm using as my daily phone with that. So anyway, again, that went on. See? That rabbit hole again. Alright guys, help me out with that. Alright, really, I'm going to shut up now. Have a good night.